Alright, what is poppin', guys? We are back on Pokemon Showdown today for our next subscriber set live, where you guys get to suggest me Pokemon or drop me off sets or any of that good stuff, and I will take a couple of those suggestions from you guys and try to make the best OU team that I can. And today I have a really cool team. I called it Lure Cash, and I'm going to go ahead and show you now how I made this team. So let's hop into that team builder, and our first suggestion here is none other than Reuniclus. Now, normally I like Reuniclus as a Pokemon. It's very underrated in OU, and it puts in a lot of work versus some unprepared teams. Now, this set in particular, I don't know how I feel about this set. It's basically, you know, your regular Calm Mind Recover Psyshock set, but instead of another coverage move like Focus Blast to hit Steel types or even Shadow Ball to hit Mega Sableye, we have Acid Armor, which makes it a little bit more challenging. I mean, like I've tested this set for a little bit now, and I've never once clicked Acid Armor. I've never needed to click Acid Armor, but I don't know. I'm up for the challenge. I'm definitely up for the challenge. So we're gonna run this set. We're gonna see how it goes. It does get walled by every dark type in the book, and yeah, just I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I made this team in a way where we can sort of lure dark types and I guess also steel types. So we're gonna see how that works out. Now next we got here a Drapion. Another suggestion from you guys, and I did have to change the EVs a bit. I think the EVs were before like max HP, max attack or something, which is definitely not right for a double dancing set. I ran here 200 speed EVs in order for us to, after agility, outrun Sand Rush Drill, and a Lumberry here, which I think I don't know what the item was before, but I did change it to a Lumberry, and I figured that would be a lot better, especially to avoid burn, which can be definitely annoying for us to face. Double dancing set, it's gonna be pretty fun to see how that works out though. Drapion is an underrated Pokemon, and it's actually a good Hoopa check. Very decent Hoopa check indeed. So I'm running this Drapion here. Now next we have a Pokemon. This is definitely my favorite suggestion right now for this one. This subscriber set live in particular. We have here a Lure Mew. Fire Blast, of course, to hit Ferrothorn, Scizor, etc. Ice Beam in order for us to hit Lando T, Gliscor, and Garchomp. Vacuum Wave, which out prioritizes Bisharp Sucker Punch. Hits that thing. It doesn't necessarily kill it though, but it can be very useful, especially if they do go for Sucker Punch or if they are already weakened. So we have that Expert Bell here with Modest Nature to see if we can get the most damage output without, you know, taking any damage from Life Orb. And I just added T-Bolt here, which is decent coverage in general. So those are our 3 suggestions. Hope you guys like them and appreciate them. And now, I mean, I just added a Lando T for some rocks. Rocky Helmet, standard MV. And we got your Ferrothorn with spikes. I didn't feel like adding any hazard control for this team. I just thought I'd go all out hazards. And finally, a Mega Altaria to beat Mega Sableye, lure Heatran, etc. Beat Bishop, outrun and kill Bishop with Fire Blast. It's just a general, I guess, lure overall, and very tricky to deal with in certain situations. So that's going to be the team. Let us go ahead and hop into a battle. And I'm just going to find one right now. Pause till we get one. So one sec, guys. Alright, and we got our first battle versus this pretty cool team. Looks pretty balanced overall. I mean, he does have the nice defensive core of Sylveon and Slowbro, I think. Could be Mega Slowbro, potentially. He's got a Starmie as well for a spinner. I think my best lead here is going to probably be Mew. I like Mew as a lead. He leads up with the Lando. I'm guessing he is Scarfed. So I'm going to go into my own Lando here. Let's see what he ends up doing here. He's going to go for the knockoff. Alright, that's fine. He's definitely locked in. So I think my play here is to probably I could U-turn. I think I want to do that as he goes into Starmie. I don't know why, but it works out very, very well for me. I'm going to go to Drapion here as he is leftover Starmie. So what I can do now is I could knock off, or I could double here into Mew. I kind of want to double the Mew here, expecting the Garchomp to come in. Nah, I'm just gonna knock off here. He might expect Pursuit or something. As he does decide to switch out though into Lando, which is great because now I can just knock off this Choice Scarf. That is what I like to see. Gonna go right back into, well, to be honest, I think he's just gonna U-turn here. So I think what I could do is just I'm gonna go Altaria here. I'm gonna go Altaria. Altaria is pretty nice here, as he does go for the U-turn. Now he can't really go into Garchomp because he's pressured, so he's probably gonna go into Sylveon. Yep, very nice. Gonna take this opportunity to go into my Ferrothorn here, as he will be forced to click Hyper Voice. And now what I'm gonna do is actually double out into Mew, as he goes. Ooh, calm down. He's got a Hidden Power Fire there. Alright, well, I don't know what this set is now, so I think what I have to do is just, I don't even know anymore. I'm gonna go Ferrothorn here, as he Hyper Voices. Pull a switch off here into Drapion. It's a little tricky set there. Goes into Keldeo there. Alright, that's fine. Now what I can probably do is just go into... let's see here. I could even just Poison Jab here. I think Poison Jab is pretty fine. Misses the Hydro Pump, very nice. And we don't get poisoned, of course. It's okay, because I think what I can do is just go in. I could probably go Pharaoh here. Kind of need it though for the. Actually, I don't even need Pharaoh anymore. I don't really need it. Goes to the Hydro Pump there. This is definitely a choice specs. So what I can do now is just. I guess I could just Power Up here. Goes into Lando. Good, taking damage. Now, what can I do here? I'm gonna go for the Leech Seed. I don't know what he's doing. I have no idea what he's doing, but gonna get up a Spike here. Yeah, that still kills us. But now what we can do is actually just go into our Altaria. I think I'm just going to Mega and Roost. Get that nice Mega Evolution off as he goes for the U-turn, which is perfectly fine. As he goes Starmie. I am free to just Hyper Voice here. He's probably just went into Starmie for sacking purposes. Alright, well he has Ice Beam. Random leftovers Ice Beam. Now he goes into Sylveon here. I think my play, of course, is to go into, I think, Drapion's fine, I think. As he goes for the Hyper Voice, very nice. Well, not very nice for me, but I think I'm just going to SD. As he goes Lando. I don't think I EV'd this to be faster. I don't think I did. I'm gonna go into my own Lando. And just set up my rocks here. Because he did lose his spinner, of course, so that's gonna be good for us. Goes for the U-turn. And that's a dead Lando. That Lando is gone. Goes Garchomp. I think my play here is to go Altaria. Ooh, SD. I don't know how fast this thing is anymore. I'm gonna go Lando here, actually. Get off and Intimidate. Yeah, this could potentially be bad. Oh, we are. Oh no, he's just Dragon Tail. He's just a Dragon Tail set. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go back to Lando here. Get off another Intimidate. I don't really need Lando anymore, just because of the fact that his Lando is pretty much dead after Rocks. So I can keep going into Lando here. Just gonna click Earthquake once again. We can definitely outplay this guy. I think Lure Mew is actually really gonna save us a lot. Gonna Roost here. As the Iron Heads. Oh man. Oh man. Calm down. I don't know why I'm saying calm down. I don't know, he's got some interesting sets. Okay, well I'm faster. I'm just gonna kill this thing right now. I'm just gonna kill this. I mean, he could just keep spamming Iron Head, so I'm just gonna get rid of this once and for all. He goes into Sylveon. I'm going to just, well, here's what I gotta do, right? I pretty much could win with Reuniclus and Mew, right? So what I can do right now is just go to Lando, right? Sack off Lando, which we don't need anymore. Go Drapion, and I guess click Poison Jab here. I think Poison Jab is fine. Because like what he's probably gonna do is sack Lando, then go into Keldeo, I guess. Yeah, like that. He sacks Lando. Gonna probably go Keldeo here. Or okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna SD up. Pretty sure I live a Scald. You just SD here as he goes for the Calm Mind. Now, what does more? Knockoff or Poison Jab? Pretty sure. I think Knockoff does more. Yeah, let's knock off here. Goes for the Scald. Knocking us out, of course. Now, let's see here. Does Mew kill with Thunderbolt? Does it kill? Let's find out. Because I can just keep clicking Thunderbolt here, and it just it just misses the kill. But that's great. Wait, what? That is actually really good, because we can just T-Bolt this, knock it out. That is actually amazing, because now, well, he goes Sylveon here, which means that I can basically just sack this thing, right? Sack off Mew. Just go for the T-Bolt. Para's nice if we do get it, but we don't. Just T-Bolt again. As he goes for the Wish, okay. He's gonna just Ice Beam here, doesn't matter. And now we go Reuniclus, right? We go Reuniclus here, and we just set up and we win. We just set up and win. That is amazing. So we were fortunate for this battle not to face any dark types, but in the future battles that we're going to get in this live, we might. We just might. Alright, so he Hyper Voices here. I'm just going to recover. Calm Mind. Like, in order for him to beat us, he has to get, I think, probably 2 crits. I don't think he will, though. Let me just get at a good enough level with Calm Mind. I think 2 should be enough, to be honest. I think 2 is fine. Let's see how much this Side Shock does. Let's gauge the amount of damage this does. Hyper Voice. Let's see how much this Side Shock does. Alright, well, yeah, that's all we need. That's all we need. As he goes for the Wish here. And last is the Keldeo, which will die to a Side Shock. So that's going to be a good game. Yep, nice. Very good, very good. So Reuniclus putting in that work. Let us go ahead and grab another battle. See how we do, and I'll pause till we get one. So one sec, guys. Okay, we got one. We got one versus... yeah, good game. Like, this is over for me. I've pretty much lost. What is this? Like, what? I don't know what to think. Alright, well, I've lost. I'm gonna just lead off here with Lando. Yeah, Glaceon. Alright, well, good game. Who's faster, me or that? I don't even know. Don't even know. So basically what we gotta do here is go to Pharaoh. That did so much! Yo! That's... oh my god. Alright, well, we're gonna just... we pretty much have to dodge here, I think. Or you can go Torkoal. Okay. You know how we win, right? Let me tell you exactly how we win. So here's what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna go into Lando here. As he goes for the Yawn. Okay. I'm just gonna stay in. And I'm going to repeatedly stay in until I wake up. So that I can get off my rocks again. Like that. There we go. Nice. Now what set are you? What set are you? Gonna U-turn here. As he Megas. Goes for the Draco. Crits me, of course. Very nice, dude. Very nice. Props. All that stuff. I'm gonna try to kill this thing now with the Ice Beam. He goes to Torkoal. Predicts me there. Alright. So... gonna go Lando. As he tries to spin. He does fail. Gonna go into Altaria here. Mega. I don't think Earthquake is gonna kill, but I'm gonna try. That did 0. What? We could still potentially win this. Yeah, we'll knock this out. He goes into Glaceon. How do I beat this? Gonna Fire Blast here. Good damage, good damage. Dodge the Blizzard. Nice. This is the kind of team that I'd make though. Like, I want to be honest. This is the kind of team that I'd make, and I appreciate these kinds of teams. GG. Alright, so he goes Mesprit here. Just gonna Hyper Voice, I think. Healing Wish, okay. Goes back into Glaceon. I mean, doesn't really matter too much, I guess, because I can probably just Hyper Voice for damage. Go to Mew. Click Fire Blast here. Dodge that. Okay. Let's go into Ferrothorn. As he curses, we can go for the Leech Seed here. And I guess we can go Reuniclus, I think. I'm pretty sure Curse now this is where, okay, no, he switches that. Never mind. He is Draco Meteor, so not sure what the rest of his set is. We can definitely win with this Pokemon though. Stone Edge, okay, interesting. Gonna recover here. I think we just win with this actually. Yeah, Reuniclus just won. Like game from after we got rid of Scizor, Reuniclus just wins. He goes Glaceon. Pretty sure we can just Side Shock this. That did a lot of damage though. Really interesting team. Hope it works out for you, man. Gets the Body Slam Para, of course. Gonna just Side Shock here now. Good damage. I'm gonna go for the Recover here as he misses the Draco, and I get Parad. Pretty even. And yeah, just gonna Side Shock. Should be a good game. Should indeed be a good game. I think I'm just gonna go Pharaoh first. Get off the Leech Seed. As he, come on. This is a Cursed Body Slam, probably Leech Seed Rest or something. Oh, sorry, Cursed Body Slam, Rest Sleep Talk I meant. That actually did so much damage, that's crazy. But we are faster, nice. Gets the crit though, of course. Don't know what to say about that. Gonna Acid Armor here. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Recover. Keep going with that Acid Armor there. Once we're like +6 Acid Armor, he can't even touch us anymore. Like, that's the thing. Gonna Calm Mind up one. This has been a very interesting battle. Yeah, I'm not even that low on the ladder. This is a new account, but I'm not that low. Acid Armor once more, please, please, please. Come on. Alright, we got it, we got it. Got the game, I think. Alright, let's go for Side Shock here. I think this should be enough, I think. Let's see how much this does. And they just forfeit. Very nice. Let's see, I want to see what ranking this guy was at. 1399. Alright, not bad. Not bad for this specific team. Let's go ahead and grab another one, and I'll pause to get one. So one sec, guys. Alright, we got one versus... What? This looks like a DPP team. We're getting the weirdest battles here. Nice. I can respect that though. I can respect this team for sure. Can definitely respect this team. Definitely. But Altaria is going to be putting in some good work. So is... Actually, well, once we get rid of T-Tar, Reuniclus is going to win. 100%. Unless we get flinched by Jirachi. Whatever. I'm just going to... Yeah, actually, I have a feeling, yeah. I know why you said this team is not respectable. Probably like T-Wave on every Mon and then an Ironhead Jirachi or something. I can definitely see that coming. But I think what I want to do here is just... I don't know if I want to stay in. I want this thing alive to beat the Machamp. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to go into Lando T, as he's probably gonna T-Wave. Yup. I thought so. I thought so, dude. Gonna go for the rocks here. Ooh, HP Ice. Alright. Makes sense. Here what I'm going to do is actually just SD. Got that nice Lumberry. Go for the knockoff here. And look at that. This is so weak. Why is it actually this weak? We literally SD'd up. I'm going to go for Poison Jab here. And we knock out Celebi. Very good. It's probably T-Wave Gyarados, I think. It goes into Machamp here. There's no reason for me to keep Drapion anymore, so I'm just going to go ahead and Poison Jab. And okay, we can go right back into Altaria. Very nice. And fire off a Hyper Voice here. I think he might just go Jirachi. Let me go Fire Blast. Yeah, I thought wrong. I thought wrong. So I'm just gonna Roost actually. Nice, alright. So we're back near full health. I'm gonna go here into my Lando. Yeah, I think Lando should be fine. He's probably like Ice Beam Blissey too. Or Thunder Wave Blissey, okay. Gonna U-turn here expecting... I don't even know what to expect. He goes into Gyarados, which means I can go to Mew. Fire off a T-Bolt. He goes Blissey here. Gonna go into Ferrothorn. As he goes into Gyarados. Okay, that works out pretty nicely though, because what I can do is just Power Whip here. And he does not have much for Ferrothorn. He does go for the rest though. Okay, I'm just gonna go for Leech Seed here. Yeah, this team is... It's interesting. I mean, I don't know what to think. It's just a T-Wave spam team. Into T-Tar he goes. So that thing is just gonna get weakened. Alright, so what is this set? Let me go Lando. Let's find out. Now he goes into Blissey. That's fine. Gonna Earthquake here. As he goes Gyarados, which I'm perfectly fine with. I mean, I'm just gonna U-turn out. There's nothing really he can do to me. With his team, like, he's just getting worn down by hazards every single time. And his own sand as well. I'm just gonna go Mew. As he, ooh. That's interesting. Gonna T-Bolt here. Gets the Dragon Dance roll, we can knock out Gyarados, and we pretty much just win. I think we just win, yeah. Goes T-Tar here. I'm just gonna Vacuum Wave. I don't know how much this is gonna do. It's probably gonna do very little. Yeah, as you can see. He goes to the Pursuit there. And I think we can just knock this out now. Yep. Goes into Jirachi here. I'm just gonna go ahead and click Fire Blast, I guess. We should be faster, I think. Oh, we do miss. Awesome, awesome. Very nice. Let's go into Lando here. Just fire off an Earthquake. We can just repeatedly click Earthquake if we want to. There's nothing stopping us right now. Goes to the Body Slam. Does not get the para, which is nice, and we are able to knock it out. Didn't matter. Newest spread. Now he's got a Blissey here, and I just want this thing dead. In all honesty, I'm just gonna kill it with Earthquake. As he just T-waves. I don't know why, but that's gonna be a good game. Yeah, last is Machamp, which of course we do knock out with the Earthquake, of course. I should probably use an account that's higher next time. I don't know if these kinds of people are just lurking around the 1400s. That's crazy. Yeah, we can just knock this out. Rest Sleep Talk though is pretty nice on Machamp. Definitely respectable set. Well, I've used it before, so it's pretty nice. Yeah, we can knock it out there, and that's gonna be a good game. So let's go ahead here and hop into another battle. What are we even at right now? We're at about 26 minutes. Yeah, let's get one more. Let's get one more. Hopefully this will be a good one, so I'll pause till we get one. So one sec, guys. All right, we got our next battle here versus Keenpeen. Keenpeen. Okay. He's got a cool team. We got that Mamoswine there. Very nice, very nice. Respectable. Double Fighting Core. Talonflame. Nice. No Dark type, which means Reuniclus can have a good chance of trying to sweep. Actually has a very good chance. I think we just have to get rid of Superior. That's the only thing. Alright, so what I want to do here is lead off with probably Mew. As he leads up with Talonflame. Very cool. I'm just going to go for the T-Bolt here. Straight up. He goes for the Wisp, which is fine. As, I guess he's just going to Roost here. Or, okay, he goes into Lando. That's fine. It's probably Rocks Lando, I guess. So what I want to do is just go to Pharaoh. As he goes for the Icicle Crash. Okay, it's fine. So I'll just Power Whip this thing. And go for the Leech Seed here. In case he wants to Endeavor, which he does not. He decides to, okay, he just goes to the Earthquake there. Now, I think my play is to, instead of a Spike here, he does miss the Icicle Crash, which is quite unfortunate for him, as, Pharaoh would have been lower. So I guess now he's going to probably go Lucario or Lopunny. I mean, I think we're pretty fine. We have the Altaria for the Superior. Altaria is going to be putting a lot of work on everything except Talonflame, I think. Alright, so he brings out Lucario, and I guess I just want to, I kind of just want to stay in, to be honest. And just Gyro Ball, I guess. High Jump Kick, eat the Chople Berry, we die. But it's okay, because what I can now do is just go into my Lando. I could probably get rocks up of my own. Or I could, Earthquake is pretty fine here, to be honest. Yeah, just get rid of Lucario once and for all. I mean, to be honest, I think that's fine because of the fact that now he's just going to Superior. And let's get rid of this. He knocks us out, but that's fine because I can go into Altaria here. Mega, fire the Fire Blast probably. Or even the Hyper Voice. I think Fire Blast is fine. Or Hyper Voice. I don't see what item he is. Do not see what item he is. I think Hyper Voice is fine. Let's see what he wants to do. as he decides to stand and paralyze me. Of course, that is the way where superiors generally stand on heat trend and do that, so that is the way superior counters its counters. So I think what I'm going to do here is just Fire Blast. As you can see, yeah, there we go, and I've lost pretty much now. That's crazy. That is actually crazy, dude. You know what? I hope you miss, dude. I hope you miss. Yeah, there we go. Deserved. Ah, justice. Justice indeed. So into Talonflame he goes. I think I'm just gonna roost here. Get my... Okay, well, I guess not. So... next best thing to do is just go to this as he bulk ups. I'm just gonna go for the acid armor here. He does not have taunt, which is good. And just Calm Mind up now. And Psyshock should be doing a good chunk. Actually, no, it's not gonna do a good chunk at all. It's actually not. Actually, this is fine. I'm okay with this. As long as he doesn't crit me, we're fine. I can just keep Calm Minding, as he is trying to burn me now. Yeah, I think we win this. I'm pretty sure. As long as we stay healthy. And we got the crit. Nice, nice. Very good. So we won. Yeah. See, if I start to get unlucky, see, unlike Chimpact, Chimpact gets unlucky, but he doesn't get revenge luck. Me, I get lucky. No, I get unlucky, and then I get lucky. And he just left. Nice. So I think we are just going to go ahead and end it here. Solid games. I mean, they were weird. They were really weird games. Not gonna lie, but I mean, every live once in a while is gonna have some weird games. But yeah, I haven't had these kinds of weird games in a while. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been like, I think I said in the beginning of this live, I don't know if I did or not, but it's been a month since the last subscriber set live. And I just wanted to get back into this series because it's pretty fun. You know, Pit My Squad is kind of taking the spotlight, but subscriber set live, pretty fun. And you know, just go ahead and leave me a suggestion of what you guys want to see me use. Just, you know, a single Pokemon or even just a single set. And I'll try to make the best team I can for the next one. So hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. I will look forward to hearing from you all, I guess. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, guys.